The P90 submachine gun was only featured a part of the Modern Warfare series. With a huge magazine and an iconic sound, this weapon is still beloved by all Call of Duty fans, and its first appearance starts in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. In the game that started it all, this P90 was the first version of the weapon to appear in any Call of Duty game. Unlocked at level 40, it had a high fire rate with a low to moderate damage, mainly to be used at close to mid-range engagements. And because of this weapon's 50-round magazine and incredibly fast fire rate, it was such a fascinating submachine gun to use for many players. Because this weapon can be used quite well at medium range, a red dot sight is the perfect optical attachment to pick players off at longer distances. But the more popular option was running a suppressor and using it to flank. Because of the high fire rate, this SMG melted up close, and by running UAV jammer and dead silence together with the suppressor, you can create the ultimate stealth class setup. And let's not forget to mention this weapon's quintessential sound. The P90 made its return into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, looking almost identical to its Call of Duty 4 counterpart. The only main difference it has in this game is the attachments you can equip to it and the level it is unlocked at, which is level 24. It may seem like it might be weaker due to it being unlocked 16 levels ahead of its version in Modern Warfare. However, it still had its magazine size, fast fire rate, aesthetics, and its sounds from the previous game. And because Modern Warfare 2 had plenty of new attachments, it gave the weapon more diversity from Call of Duty 4. For example, you can put rapid fire on it to make it fire faster than it already did, or a thermal scope to catch those corner campers, and even akimbo. Yes, that's correct, you can run around with two P90s in your hands, which is surprisingly a ton of fun, but will obviously restrict the range of this weapon. And how can we forget about the P90's intriguing reload animation? Finally, the P90 made its return back into the Modern Warfare series, a part of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This version again looked almost identical to that of its previous games. The only difference is moving from Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3 was that it was unlocked 14 levels higher at level 38, making it more in line with Call of Duty 4. And the other difference is that akimbo was made an attachment on secondary weapons only in Modern Warfare 3, which meant that you unfortunately could not run akimbo P90s in this game. However, it still had the huge magazine size, the fast fire rate, the aesthetics, and sounds all from the previous games. Though the P90 did make its return into two Call of Duty games after its first appearance, Modern Warfare 3 would be the last time fans saw the P90 come back as a usable weapon in both the campaign and multiplayer. However, it definitely is worth noting that the P90 was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered in both campaign and multiplayer, representing the version from Call of Duty 4. However, since this game was a remaster, and technically not a new title into the franchise, the last full time the P90 was a part of Call of Duty was back in Modern Warfare 3. The only difference between the original Call of Duty 4 P90 and this version from Modern Warfare Remastered is the fact that you can inspect it with a sleek new animation. I am Ninja Geek, and this was the history of Call of Duty.